We're going to get us a reading for the sign of Leo. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button. So I'm going to cut the deck and we're going to get into it with the main energy for the sign of Leo. Now, Leo, bottom of the deck, we got 6 of Wands. So the 6 of Wands is going to speak of one's public reputation, you know. The recognition that somebody gets in public. It's going to speak of like the support that somebody receives from their peers, you know what I mean, and different things like that, like the actions that are being taken in the public eye, right? Okay. So 6 of Cups jump, right? It jumped and come out. We got the 2 of Wands that flip. We got somebody that's doing some type of research right now. They're exploring, you know what I mean? Taking actions to look into something. You have the Justice. So somebody may be trying to find some type of truth of a situation, looking into the truth of a situation, balancing the scales out. We have 7 of Wands. Okay. So somebody might be having issues when it comes to them actually finding out the truth of a situation due to another person being paranoid or something like that, you know. It's given that somebody is battling to maintain control of a situation in which there is justice, you know, but the actions that they took, you know, is like unknown. Somebody is trying to look into again what was done, what you know what I mean, how did you get here? Yeah, because you got an Ace of Cups in the reverse, and then you have the Moon card. See, somebody's new beginnings is in the reverse. It's like their cup has run dry. Their well has run dry. You know, somebody is having some type of blockages when it comes to their intuition, when it comes to them getting something off the ground. You know what I mean? Like, things are just very restrictive for somebody right now. And it's something hidden. You know what I mean? Hangman energy. Somebody is finding a different perspective. Like somebody is wanting to look and see, you know what I mean? Like, hold on, what's going on? What's this illusion? Like somebody may have even been casting the illusion that something was going on a certain type of way for one reason, and come to find out it's a whole nother reason, you know? Yeah. So you have a Knight of Cups here. You know, the Knight of Cups is somebody who's very charming, you know what I mean? It's given that this Knight of Cups may be taking a proposal somewhere. It's a hidden agreement. This King of Cups working with somebody. Give me one more. I mean, Knight of Cups. Okay, and you have a Tower. So somebody took an offer over to somebody else and destroyed something. You know what I mean? Yeah. They destroyed their new beginnings or something like that. And that may be what they're trying to keep to their self, you know, keep under wraps or something like that. But it's something with somebody feeling like they need to prepare for something. Okay. So what is this 2 of Wands? What's this exploring about? That's the Wheel of Fate, Wheel of Fortune that jump. What's this exploring about? You got the Page of Cups. Okay. So it's something about, you know, some type of communication that's going on or something like that. Somebody receives some type of messages or has some type of epiphany when it comes to the truth. What is this about? Yeah, Sun card. It speaks of illumination, you know. Something was brought to the surface on why, again, a person is having these challenges that they have, and also why they are paranoid. What they paranoid for, though, Spirit? I want to know. Look, 5 of Swords. It was some type of mental manipulation that took place when it came to this Ace of Cups being in the reverse. It's given that somebody was being like a thief. Somebody tried to take something. What is this? Take what? Page of Wands. Okay. This is going to speak of the immature action that somebody took behind the scenes, you know, when it came to this Ace of Cups. That's why these new beginnings is in a reverse. Like, somebody was very passionate about being mentally manipulative, very determined to win at all costs, you know. And they was doing shit behind the scene and then coming back to the forefront and seeing if, you know, they was getting results or something was working. And it seemed like they may have gotten a little bit of results, you know. And you got an Ace of Swords, Two of Swords. Okay. So what's given when it came to these illusions or whatever hidden energy it was, you gained mental clarity about this. You may have discovered something. When it came to what this person thought that they was keeping hidden, and you decided to follow your heart, or you're deciding to follow your heart. You finna leave it, release this situation, because this Knight of Cups is keeping you at a stalemate. It's something with this charming energy and them keeping you at a standstill with an offer, something that you believe to be a mutual agreement, but it's given that it's not. With this Tower, you know, this speaks of sudden change, something being chaotic. Somebody gonna flip on you. Look, Knight of Swords. See this Knight of Swords, somebody getting the attitude. Somebody getting the attitude. Okay. It's some type of depression or something like that going on. Something getting real chaotic, because it's something like with somebody trying to defend like some type of lies, first of all, right? But it's, I can't even explain it. Something with some type of night terrors or nightmares or something like that. Like somebody got a lot of different shit going on in life. And it seems like they got somebody next to them that's looking at them like, hold on, why you know what I mean? Why is it like that? What's going on with this Page of Cups? What is this communication or this message, this realization, epiphany? Queen of Cups. Okay. So it might be some type of communication or something like that with a Queen of Cups energy, or somebody may have received some type of message via, you know what I mean, some type of psychic abilities or intuitive, you know what I mean, insight or something like that, which brought illumination, you know, to the, again, to this whole thing. Brought light to it. Yeah. You was able to see that somebody was in some type of magician energy. This person that you was dealing with. And they was using some type of form of mental manipulation in order to manifest, but it was creating challenges for you. Give me more. Yeah, working with the devil. Somebody was toxic as fuck, but they was real charming. They would make you believe that they would never do the things that they actually do. And that's what you found out. You know, these different faces. Look, see? 6 of Cups. And you see how I kept on going through them. I ain't even care what jump. They was trying to manifest you, giving them something, like trying to manipulate you into giving them something, giving them one of your cups. It's something about you being very abundant, being very overflowing. You got a whole lot of options. You know what I mean? Like somebody wanted you to give them something, you know? And it's something about, again, them using mental manipulation in order to dumb you down, like make you gullible or something like that, make you trust them, you know what I mean? It's something with like a cloaking energy where, oh, I'm really seeing like something like with like dealing with an entity, but an entity in a vessel. If you have ever seen an entity in a vessel, it does certain things. Like a person can hold the energy, like it can hold form for so long before it start glitching. Like you can tell within facial structure responses, like the temperament, like it can't hold steady. You know what I mean? And it's given, I can't even remember why the fuck I even went into all of that with you. Because, baby, the way I started seeing that shit, that was a little, give me more with this discovery. So you discovered that this person was in this magician energy, and you decided not to have any new beginnings with them. You move forward, you know, with your clarity, or you're deciding to move forward with the clarity that you have. It's a Queen of Wands. That's jump to. Yep, 10 of Cups. So it seems like you choosing to move forward and fulfill your own dreams, your own 10 of Cups. Okay. This is also making me feel like this situation, you know what I mean? Like, for one, it broke your heart. But for two, you leaving it behind, you was actually able to step into some type of star-like quality. It's some shit that you didn't even know that you had. Some type of hidden power, hidden sense is what I'm hearing. It was something beneath the surface with you, baby. It's like you ain't even know you was gonna pop out the way you popped out. This person was keeping you at a standstill. See, Temperance in a reverse, because they was affecting your healing is what it was. Yeah. It's like as soon as you would begin to heal something, and this person would rush in, take an action, you know what I mean, or something like that, and create another wound, give you something else to focus on, something else to heal type energy, you know. And it was a form of mental manipulation, again, holding you off while they figure out, you know, while they build. It's really giving me somebody was putting some shit together off on the side, but they needed time to put it together. So they was holding you off because you was still a source that was feeding into them. And they needed you to feed them so they could go feed this. You know what I mean? But you figured out that you was feeding them and they was feeding that, and you stepped the fuck back, and now they just had whatever they had to give to that, and it's really giving, you know what I mean, type shit. What the fuck? What's going on with this Temperance in reverse? Queen of Swords is what jumped. You gain mental clarity about that. Chariot energy. Yeah. So it's something about you stepping into authority to regain control of the situation. Somebody had excessively held you back, but they had done something over and over too many times. It's like they kept on putting you in a position where you would be mind boggled, you know what I mean? And then they would just leave you to figure that shit out. Yeah. But it's something about you moving forward. Like them wanting to rush in towards you because you moving forward. Baby, it's like you left some shit and it blew up. You know what I mean? And you just kept on going. And it's like this person want to rush in towards you. But it's like you ain't got no interest in it. Look, Hierophant. Okay. So when it comes to your intuition, these different gifts and stuff like that that you have, you know, this magician wanted to control that. It's something with you having different psychic abilities, healing abilities, and gifts and stuff like that being handed down to you through tradition, through like your bloodline. You may have been in denial about that or something like that. Like, you know what I mean? Disregarding this person was trying to manifest some type of painful ending or something like that when it came to your Hierophant energy, like your traditions. By having you give them something, and then they were going to take it and run off and fulfill their dreams with it. Wow. Okay. King of Swords. See? So it's like this King of Swords had full aware of these different gifts. That's why I'm saying some of y'all was dealing with like an entity that wasn't a regular person. They wasn't a regular person. And they had some type of awareness when it came to these different spiritual gifts that you had. All these cups that you got back here, baby. Them options. I kid you not. Yes. And they was going to take it and become the star with it. But see, what it is you give with love, compassion, understanding, like that real healing shit. This person wanted to come from a straight logical standpoint. What can you do for me? I'll do this if you know what I mean? It was, yeah, they was on some bullshit. Double card, see? Told you. Real toxic. And that's the type of bloodline that they come from. This is something with this person's family dynamic. With this Temperance in a reverse. Very revengeful people. Very evil-spirited. Addictions. Yeah. Somebody, it's something with like sour souls. Yeah. Somebody got some type of rank, you know what I mean, in that dark shit. Like, or, I don't know. I guess they led themselves to believe, you know what I mean. However it is that it goes, shit. This King of Swords was operating from a very toxic place. Very self-limiting, negative, you know what I mean, lustful, all of that. And when it comes to this Ten of Cups, this dynamic, hey, the people around this person is paranoid about them. They're concerned about them. It's something about the way that they move, the shit that they doing. Again, like somebody is very deceitful. It's starting to seep through their pores. People are gaining mental clarity about the shit that this person had hidden. They starting to leave behind this toxic shit. The more that they discover, you know what I mean, what's going on, this Ace of Cups in the reverse, people ain't fucking with this person. Yep. And see, the thing is, in order for this devil to come here and operate in this physical plane like this, they had to get into this person's, man, I'm telling you, this ain't gonna be for everybody, I kid you not. But it's like some shape-shifting energy. I just keep, hey, Vampire in Brooklyn. You remember how at the end when he jugged his ass and it's like his life force was being drained from him, his skin started sinking in, his the structure in his face started being real defined, like real muscular, real, hey, on God. You was dealing with some shit like that, like a person, yeah, that flip-floppy. But see, they knew that they couldn't get anybody to trust them if they showed up in a authentic form. That's why they had to do this mental manipulation in order to cause these challenges, like take these actions to cause, yeah. Real magician type shit. I see you. I know that's right. Ah, looking nice. Okay. You got a Queen of Wands with a Five of Cups. So what's a Queen of Wands that's in regret? Somebody evil counterpart, this Queen of Wands is burdened now when it comes to this King of Cups. See, this the third party type energy. Remember I said they was building over there, taking from you, and then, yeah. See, they thought they was building some shit over there the whole time. I don't know. I'm thinking she's starting to feel different about the authority that this person claimed to have, and she actually starting to regret getting in this partnership because this shit seeming like more work than what it was worth. See, this is somebody that was already operating in the dark, you know what I mean, trying to work off their karmic debt, and then it's like they was trying to get their level up. They got with somebody that got just as much debt as them. You know, like, damn, look, 4 of Pentacles, and now they got to save. Like, this shit, they got to save. They got to preserve energy now, you know? Take extra action and shit like that. Not to mention, by coming out here fucking with you, tradition and hierophant energy and stuff like that, they done violated spiritual law. So I'm pretty sure that, you know what I mean, that all seeing, like, they got the people on them and they being surveillanced. Heavily surveillance. So now they got the toxic motherfucker that they bound to, this entity, whatever it is that they've been working with, you know what I mean. These basically some empty vessels type shit. And again, they regret that contract. What's going on with the Hierophant? King of Cups. Look. See? They tried to present themselves as your counterpart. Like, you know, you got these gifts and they tried to present themselves like they was gifted and stuff like that too. Again, this was old energy that they had preserved already. It's really making me feel like this might be some generational curse type shit, past life shit. So this person had already had energy from you where they had sacrificed your ass in the past before, and they was able to come to you and reflect that shit to you too, pull some more out of you by reflect. Like, yeah. It was like a siphoning. Just like how I said that sinking shit, how I'm seeing them, that's how you was supposed to be when it was all said and done, baby. Y'all, baby, just, yeah. Honey, I shrunk the kids type shit. What's going on? This King of Cups having a mental breakdown. Due to this truth coming out, this shit that's being illuminated. Yup. Because, see, they was satisfied when it came to their support circle and you know, the people around them, the people that fuck with them, the people that's on the toxic shit that they be on, knowing what they do, but with, they don't want everybody to know type thing. You know what I mean? What's going on with this King of Swords? Why he don't want everybody to know? King of Cups. So why was he status? Okay. Empress energy. Okay. So because they had some type of mental clarity about you being in this Empress energy, again, masculine or feminine, you were very abundant. You were supposed to be the sacrifice, baby. You was going to be the golden ticket. You was going to pay both of their debt, and they was finally going to get their ass up out the hell. Up out the hell. You hear me? Yeah. They was going to get their ass from up out of there is what it is. But see, you walked away, and you ain't even realized what it was that you walked away from. You didn't even know it was that big of a deal. You thought your feelings was just hurt, baby, whole time. Come find out you end up saving your life fucking around with some people like this. Strength card. Look strong as demonic presence. Was gonna hold on to you. Influence the Empress. Persuade the Empress to give up her goals to this King of Cups. It's something about that heart. Again, masculine or feminine. Like you was supposed to, they was trying to sacrifice your heart energy. It's really making me feel like on, you know, Moana, that heart of, what was it, Nefiti, the heart of Nefiti. It's making me feel like that. So I don't know how big this star energy that you carry, what it is that you do, how many people that you speak to or that you touch, or what your range is, but it's making me feel like it matters. Like it's, I'm even seeing like you touch one person and then that person is able to touch people. You know what I mean? It's like extended, like you extend your light and it continues to extend. It's not, yeah. Queen of Pentacles, yeah. What's going on? Oh, look. Hey, motherfucker, just... You see what I'm talking about? Counterpart. Counterpart. See? It's something about, again, this King of Pentacles energy. Somebody wanted, you know, the stability. This entity wanted the stability. Okay. It's something about the ability with being able to anchor in some type of earth energy type thing. Yeah. But it's given with this King of Pentacles. It's something with like a worry, a concern when it comes to this entity. And this Queen of Wands is ignoring the warning signs. She's ignoring the warning signs of this paranoia that this person is displaying. Instead, she's more focused on this grief, this sorrow. See, she needs to focus on other shit because it's making me feel like somebody, you know how you have a feminine and it's like, oh, you focused on the other female. You concerned with, oh, this motherfucker feels sad because, you know, a such and such. Nah, bitch. This person acting like this because he got some shit taking over his body. You know what I mean? And it's like if you don't take heed to what's going on, you could easily fall into that same victim mindset that this person done more so prepped you to be in, right? And again, that's masculine or feminine. Either or. Because you got bitches with that twangy twang, you know, and that motherfucker be twanging. Been and had you somewhere in the sunken place, like on Get Out. You know what I mean? You, yeah. But when it comes to this King of Pentacles, the energy, you know, whoever it was that wanted this status, they really didn't give a fuck about teaming up with the demonic presence. You know what I mean? Their main objective was to get where they was going. They wanted to take your shit, is what it is. They wanted what you had. Look, 3 of Swords, and that's what I'm saying. It's some type of grief, some type of sorrows or something like that. Some type of denial. Denial that something is over is what it is. It's something about an ending that somebody is in denial about. Yeah, it has a lot to do with your healing. Like, the action that you took to heal. You know, somebody thought that you weren't going to be strong enough to move forward. And it's like, look at you. You know what I mean? My baby could read. And baby, when I say they got their head down, do not want to see you. Act like they do not see you. Know nothing. But however it is that they able to see you, they damn sure gonna watch you. But they don't want you to know that they watching you. you know. And what I mean by watch you, baby, they got to know what's going on in them pockets somehow, some way. They got to see if they come across you, you're looking raggedy, or you know what I mean? Like, you know how motherfuckers do what they do. You know. But they weren't paying attention to the warning signs that they needed to heal a situation, or it was going to be some type of heartbreak, some type of grief. Instead, they decided to let whatever this entity is work through them, baby, and it worked their ass right on out. What's going on with this King of Cups? Star card energy. Okay. So somebody was trying to reach their goals when it came to this star card, obtaining some type of star-like status, you know. They wanted to be seen. They wanted to be poured into. Opportunity. They wanted the money. And something about them reaching their goals with receiving an opportunity that would have been their dream come true. And it was going to take this Empress to give it to them. It's really giving somebody feel like you took something from them. Because this opportunity went with you in this Eight of Cups when you walked away. The fact that you decided to release the situation, it went right on with you, baby. Because you are the natural leader. It's something about you having the strength, you having what was needed in order to be a respectable leader. This person just wanted the stability again. They really wasn't even paying attention to their intuition, baby. The only time they tap into it is when they felt like it was something for them to use to their advantage. Outside of that, they was disregarding everything else. And it's giving me that you had to be strong in order to walk away, you know, and take all your shit with you. Moon card sideways. Moon card. Okay. It might be something with somebody not feeling well or something like that. Yeah, this entity is causing somebody's health to decline. Somebody got some type of pains or something like that they be dealing with. It's like a stronghold. Hey, so it's making me feel like, Leo, as long as you was connected to this person, it was certain things like that. For one, they was able to feed this energy, right? But for two, it's some type of protection that you have where this energy couldn't really consume this person. As long as you had some type of, it's giving me emotion. Heart line is what they're saying. Some type of heart line. I don't know what that is. As long as you had something, you know what I mean, connected, tethered to this person like that. But yeah, this might even have something to do with somebody's finances, you know, some type of illness or curse. Look, yeah, because that's what I'm saying. This King of Pentacles is saving. Somebody is losing stability. And they're ignoring the warning signs. Like, when it comes to this Queen of Wands, like, it's a lot going on. Everybody got something made that just throw the whole goddamn couple away. Throw the whole, look, Hermit at the bottom of the deck, baby. Spirit is saying it. Go into isolation. Just do it alone. Go internal. Abort. Leave that shit alone. Because what the fuck? Titanic's watching the ship go down type shit. Yeah, somebody is saving, though. Like, they being real stingy. Frugal right now. Because, again, they losing everything that they had. And the reason that they losing everything that they had is because they was being stingy with you, for one. And they went and gave that offer to that Queen of Wands. That Queen of Wands, something else. Look, Four of Wands in the reverse. That whole motherfucking house upside down, baby. Somebody holding on to another person, tooth and nail type energy. Yeah, it's something about some type of personal victory that this Queen of Wands wanted. She was hoping that this King of Pentacles ignore their intuition, ignore these warning signs, and understand, just like I'm going to remind you again, this tarot flipper switched in roles. If it's a masculine acting like this, he acting like a straight bitch, and no disrespect to the feminine energy, but again, so Queen of Wands energy. He acting like a girl. Yes. All in his emotions. Because you winning. And he want to be taken care of like a pretty bitch. Passenger princess type shit. What you say? Not in my ride type Leo. Look, I'm telling you. That's all she wanted, though. She wanted this. She wanted some type of exchange, to be an exchange. What's going on with this Three of Swords? You got a Queen of Pentacles, Page of Swords. So somebody was in denial that you would get some type of stability or something like that is what it's making me feel like. With this Page of Swords, this has something to do with your mindset, right? Some type of very active way of thinking, different ways of communicating, like you, yeah. Somebody had an immature way of seeing you. They thought that you were immature is what it is. Whole time, baby. Yeah, you ended up being a walking plug. You simply getting out of a situation what you put into it. While they getting out of it what they put into it too. And it's something with them seeing you in this starlight quality, right? You got this Ace of Pentacles. That's known for sure. Give me more. Damn. Look. You got it when you took this leap of faith and actually walked away from a situation when it came to a lover. Two of Cups, lover's dynamic. There's definitely somebody that you was fucking with, that you was giving and receiving with, that was in giving and receiving. We already got it understood. But you walked away from this. Laid it to rest. Yep. And this person was stuck, bound to that other contract, you know, that they was holding on to. Somebody was banking on you on getting them out of some type of lack position or something like that, right? But again, they was taking what you was giving them and they was saving. They wasn't giving you shit. That don't even make no motherfucking sense. Like, somebody was real arrogant, real egotistical type shit. And you was in mutual agreement with this person. You was fucking with this person. It's something about you really thinking about a situation now. And being able to see the ins and outs. You know, you got the clarity. Not only why you left, but why the fuck you'll never go back. Promise you. Eight of Swords. This person's still stuck in this mental mindset. When it comes to this contract. Yeah, some with some type of insomnia or something like that twice, right? Somebody having issues sleeping at night and all type of shit due to this action that they took when it came to this Queen of Pentacles. They dropped the ball. They dropped the ball. Eight of Swords. They didn't know. Yeah, that was something that they didn't know. That they will regret this situation. And somewhere somebody felt like they was getting their own personal goals met when it came to having you in some type of competition or something like that with a bitch that'll never measure up. You know, it's something about them having they fog glasses on. I don't know what the fuck it was that they was seeing. Either way it go, I know you stepped out the way and let them get a better view of what it was that they was looking at. Now they feel a certain type of way. They don't like the view too much. But I feel like that's not your problem. Yeah. And if you ain't there yet, that's where the fuck you going. I feel like you already there, though, because it seemed like it's somebody else, you know. Yeah, somebody feel a certain type of way about this action that they took towards you, though. They rushed in fearlessly, I'm telling you, knowing that they was causing you to be in some type of hopeless despair. Because, like, somebody knew that they was, the energy that they was involved in the end, what y'all had going on. And they still took the action, didn't give a fuck, I promise you. Yeah. And now you expect, like, yeah, them hidden actions, like, them hidden actions is what they can't live with, what they don't like to sleep with. This Two of Pentacles. Because it's something about, like, this person being real imbalanced when it comes to their immature way of thinking. And see, they see you juggling multiple priorities when it comes to you being in this full energy, this new beginning, this being spontaneous, baby. You Harlem Globetrotting that shit, spinning shit on your finger. And I don't know, you know what I mean? What's going on with this Fool card energy, right? Ten of Wands in the reverse. You drop the burdens. That's what I'm saying when it came to this lover's dynamic. You don't give a fuck. Any dynamic. Period. All the ships. Them bitches done sailed. What's going on? Look, Hermit in the reverse. The lover lack direction. When it comes to like partnerships, just how to deal with people all together. Look, Three of Pentacles. This collaboration that they did, you know, unbeknownst to you, that you didn't know that they was holding so tightly to their chest, the reason they was being stingy with you, remember? That shit ended up putting them in some type of financial loss. Somebody feel real isolated. They feel on the outside of things right now. Yeah. See? They getting karma for that spell work that they did, that razzling and dazzling. They wanted to get with the little, you know what I mean? Yeah. Somebody did something over and over and over again. They had some type of lack mindset. They knew they wasn't gonna win. Birds. And they was loyal to this shit. All this razzling and dazzling. That's fucked up. Hey, because if I tell you this person was already insecure, felt a certain type of way about not being able to make certain shit happen or manifest certain shit, they feel even more. Now they tried to go low beneath the belt, do the razzle and the dazzle, and that ain't even work either. Oh God, motherfucker feel like alfalfa. He said, and then the clouds opened up and God said, I hate you, alfalfa. Remember, he got in his feelings on God, nigga. Fuck up out of here. Seven of Cups. They rushed to do that, motherfuckers. They regret that shit. I promise you they regret it. Look, conflict, death. Some conflict ending in death. And that death might be to their finances. It ain't got to be no literal death. I ain't gonna kill you off, but some shit definitely gonna get the fuck up out of here. I can tell you that. They took action to start some type of spiritual warfare, woke up your ancestors, and they getting that ass toe down. They didn't know where you came from for real. They thought they knew, right? This whole entity type shit, I don't know. I guess this entity might even be a little bit more younger than you. Yeah. Demolish, diminish. I ain't even gonna get all in your business like that, whatever the fuck you is, but you already know, baby. You go, man. Do you see this shit? You see all the motherfucking pentacles, though? You got the 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. You loyal to this shit. Your ancestors came through, backed you. 10 of Pentacles, right? You got the 6 of Pentacles right here. That's gonna be a tower. Tore that down. You giving to that person. Fucked all that up. Took that stability away from them. Gave you another pentacle. That's 17 pentacles. You in the star energy. That's all this person ever wanted. That's all they ever wanted. Was to be wished upon like a star type shit. Real passion. Real action type shit. Real celebrations. What I say, linked up with your people, your spirits, and your ancestors. Man. I guess the okay. You know, it is what it is. Of course, it's not the end of this story, but this is where we gonna leave it at right here. I like the way you show up, Leo. You know what I mean? And keep on doing your shit. You know what I mean? Keep on intentionally and unintentionally giving these motherfuckers a hard time. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. It seems like they having a hard time simply by you doing you anyway. So, I mean, shit. Who better? You know? It seemed like, you know, it been the person that this other person, they trying to figure out why this motherfucker seems so, you know what I mean? So what's going on? And bitch, you know why. You know why. Because you know what y'all did. You know what y'all was on. Now you get your goofy ass in here and get your ass tossed up too low. Everybody, whole house in regret. Even the motherfucking dog sad. You hear me? Stop playing with me. All right, Leo. That was your read.